So guys, obviously you started really quick, the high scoring first half, dried up in the second. How did you sort of see the game unfold?
Well, I think that our defence had to improve, and we had to put more focus into our defence. So that probably took a little bit of momentum out of our free-flowing offence, perhaps. So, but look, we had to go that way because I mean we had to find ways to shut them down.
Cayla, first game in Sydney in front of the Key Centre crowd. That was rocking tonight. How do you find it?
Yeah, I definitely prefer this one than Kudos when no one's really, it's a bit empty at Kudos Bank at the start of our game, but I do love being in Sydney, and I do enjoy good crowds, and they certainly cheered us on really well tonight and got us over the line.
Understandably, probably wasn't your best shooting night, but you found ways to contribute, like with assists, rebounds, screens, a couple of those backdoor passes. Is that what you probably thought, it's not my night tonight with the ball, but you found other ways to contribute?
Yeah, I think for me, like, I thrive when I help other people thrive. So, I felt like I got a chunk of shots at the end that missed. I don't know if I shot a whole lot in the first couple of quarters, but if people are open and it's a backdoor, I'm right up in there. I love backdoor passes. I love assisting and helping my team thrive.
Two of the standouts tonight, Guy, obviously Loz and Diddy. Talk about their performances.
Oh, look, I think it was pretty self-evident, but look, they played well both ends of the floor, so that was the key thing, and it probably overextended Dee Dee a little bit from just where she's been physically because she's had a slow build. But I would think that they were very consistent at both ends of the floor and contributed, so that's why they. I kind of kept going with them, and I think that around that we just had some performances that were maybe good defensively but not best offensively, or the other way around, but that's all to be expected. I think this is going to be a good team, and to validate Cayla's point, I think that we've got people that play for each other, and that's the character of the team that we're trying to build. Certainly it's nowhere near perfect at the moment, but happy to be at 500 while we're finding our way.
You talk about that character, 3 games, 6 days, now you have a 10-day break. What are some things we have to sort of work on going into that clash of Bendigo?
Yeah, well look, I just sort of feel like we need to play a lot of 5v5 basketball because we're not always finding our targets where we want to find them. And a bit symptomatic of a lot of our pre-season, we were playing 3-on-3 basketball, 6 or 7 fit bodies at training, and that's what we were doing with various people going in or out or whatever. So I think that I'm really pleased for the team that in this 5-day stretch we're able to fortunately win 2 of those games. So it kind of takes some results pressure off us while we do build.
Guy, there was a change in the performance of the team from the last game. What did you see as the biggest areas of improvement from the last game at Kudos Bank to this game here at the Key Centre?
Oh, look, I think that credit to the other team at Kudos, they just had a night out shooting the ball. I mean, 56% from the three-point line. You're going to win any game if you shoot like that. So this is a brand new Flames team, and we've got players that are just coming from everywhere. Several girls from the team last season, but and then also, I mean, the difficulty of even late arrivals because I'm such an admirer of the lady sitting next to me. She's a champion player. She's had no pre-season with the team. Right, so she's just had to kind of get things really quickly and play, but it's not. Her performances are going to go to another level or 2 yet, and we've got the same thing with like Tess, but then Dee Dee's been in and out, and others have been in and out. So I think that the bad patches in the last game and the indifferent patches today are just from a lack of practice together and combinations and chemistry, and only time will fix that.
Okay. Cayla, I was really watching that tussle that was going on in the bucket between yourself and Bunce all through the game. It seemed like you guys were really hard at it, but it was interesting watching you both playing against each other in the way that you're trying to get that little bit of an edge. How did you find that tussle going on between the two of you?
Yeah, I've got a lot of respect for Bunce. Obviously, we won a silver medal together in Tenerife in 2018. So she's one of my Opal sisters, and she's a mum. So we've got a lot of discussion points. But on court, like it's nothing but respect, and she goes really hard, and I respect her for that. And yeah, she's a big body and she's long, and yeah, just do what I can to make sure that she's limited. And I'm not even sure what her stats were tonight, but I don't think she got the ball a whole lot inside. But yeah, lots of respect for Bunce, but that's just how it goes. I think that's any player wants a good hard battle on the court, and shake your hand after, and just the respect's there. So that's ideal.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.